The doctor is in, and it's time to get things poppin'. A new season of Dr. Pimple Popper is set to hit the airwaves, and whether you're a dedicated popaholic or never seen one of her infamous extractions, chances are you won't be able to look away. Dermatologist and cosmetic surgeon Dr. Sandra Lee is here with us to preview some of the pops and squeezes on her new season of the hit show. Hello, Dr. Pimple Popper.
Hello, how are you?
I am
nice
well.
to speak with you.
I'm so excited to talk to you because I am a fan of your show. I watch it with my kids, and we cannot wait to binge the new episodes. What new skin issues are you going to encounter this season?
We always top ourselves, you know, like every season I find myself saying this is the biggest case of rhinophyma or the biggest lipoma or cyst that I've ever seen. And isn't it great that this is a very like group kind of watching sort of thing? Like I feel like it brings us all together, right? How old are your kids?
Well, they're only 8 and 9, but they've gotten into
that's
it.
awesome. That's great. Yes. No, I have kids coming to my office, like visiting me, that are like 3, 4, 5 years old.
Wow.
So like, it's quite amazing how the little kids are very into it. They find it fascinating, and I think we see future Dr. Pimple Poppers out there.
Right? Just a little bit of inspiration to pursue a career in the medical field. Now, I'm sure you've amassed fans from around the globe, and they reach out to you with all kinds of skin-related things.
Yeah.
Do any of these conditions ever surprise or really stump you?
Yes, of course they do. Yes. I mean, if they surprise me, I certainly don't act surprised to the patient's, face, because I mean, I don't want to scare them. Like I certainly would never say, I've never seen this before, or like, this is it would stress them out, right? Because a lot of these things are going to be conditions that that likely they've had for a while, and obviously they've tried to hide, but a lot of these conditions are things that it'd be impossible to hide. So it really has affected their life deeply, both, physically and emotionally. So, you just don't want to judge them for that. And you just want to take the first step that they've really taken is to come to your office. So let's see if we can figure this out for them.
Well, Dr. Lee, as you say that's one of the things that I love about your show is the care and concern that you show. It's very genuine. Do you keep in touch with any of these patients once you've treated them, and any numbers on how many people you've been able to help?
Oh gosh, I think that would stress me out if I heard the numbers or something, like how many people there are, how many cases that we've seen. Yes, I mean, I try to keep up with them. I mean, sometimes it's hard because they're in different states, they're in different countries. I mean, actually, there's a few of them that I'm friends with, certainly on social media, and so we stay in touch, and it's really nice to see. Some of them come back every now and then. We had one from season 1 come back just like last month to get more treatments. He had something called steatocystomas, which are a great pop, actually, for the popaholics to see. And they're just so lovely. They're such lovely people. That's actually one of the things that when I started, before even any of this pimple popping stuff, one of the things that is the most wonderful sort of surprise for me as a dermatologist to have is the patients. Like, you learn so much from them. It's like talking to a stranger that you might never really speak to, and now you're talking to them for half an hour, 45 minutes, and you learn so much about humankind and just about life, and there's just wonderful people out there. So it's really a great kind of opportunity to just feel good about being a human.
Well, I do feel you're making such a big change in so many people's lives for the better. Now, why do you think people, including yourself, have become so intrigued by pimple popping? Like, if someone's never watched your show, why do they need to tune in, and why can't we look away?
Well, part of that I think has to do with sort of maybe like a roller coaster that you're riding. There's like a little apprehension, or like what's going to happen next, or a scary movie. You're kind of sucked in the beginning. And some people, I feel like the people who might go, oh my gosh, how could you even watch a show like this? It's because they have never watched it. And I think when you watch a show and you see a case and you see the patient and you see how it changes their life and you feel for them, we all know what it feels like. To feel like you don't look your best, or feel really self-conscious of something. So to see it you see somebody like be able to now walk out of their house and be in public and not be embarrassed of whatever skin condition they have. It's really a nice thing to see, and it makes you feel really good.
Dr. Lee, as I said, I'm a fan. I cannot wait to see maybe the first that are going to be on this season, new pops. And we appreciate you sharing some of the preview of the season with us. You can keep up with Dr. Lee and all her pop-worthy work on Instagram at Dr. Pimple Popper.